this one will be an interesting one for all of us to go to, which is Israel R for $10 says, do you guys suspect that Lucasfilm is hiding the plot points of The Acolyte because they already know it will cause more controversy for them? Yes.
100%
Because they are just signaling their virtue. Anything you've heard about the show is not one remote plot point. It's all virtue signaling bollocks.
100%.
So to me, that's an unequivocal yes. But what do you guys think?
That's all I've seen from the get-go when they started promoting the Acolyte. That's actually really happening. To anybody that's listening to the rumors that it's not, it is actually happening. The show is real and it is coming out.
It's in post-production.
You guys told me it was a plot. It was a ruse to out Kathleen Kennedy or something.
No, we did not say that.
Yeah, no,
yes, you did. Tom did.
No, we
did.
I think he was being funny.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah,
not happening. You guys should know it's KK Anon. Come on.
Yeah, that was it. KK Anon. But yeah, since the get-go, that's all it's been, and we've talked about this on the main channel over at Echo Base Network. That what is this show about? Nobody's even telling anything. Like, you know, they don't have guns. About good versus evil, and it's all about the diversity, the inclusion, the female director, the no guns, you know, all this stuff.
Safe spaces for black people.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the actual show. What's the show about? What are we doing here?
It's not about wars, because there ain't no blasters, baby.
Yeah.
Well,
there's no wars.
No, they've
already said.
This is let's see. This is intersectional feminism Star Wars version. That's what this is, and that's all you're going to get. And they even named the production company on both the States and in the UK as Blue Stockings, a huge feminist organization.
Yeah. Which was a knock at George Lucas's Blue Harvest.
Yes.
Which was the code name for Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
For those that didn't know.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, this is going to be an absolute train wreck. When this thing comes out, it will 100% get destroyed by most people. I'm sure there'll be some people out there that'll like it, but
yeah, a tiny few. What do we think, controversy-wise, could be so bad that they're trying to hide? Let's sort of have our Honestly, what do we think?
I don't think they're trying to hide anything. I think that diversity is really all there is to it, and because the only thing that we have gotten about the story is something, and I'm paraphrasing here, but something along the lines of the evil not being so evil and the good not being so good, and something about shades of gray and some bullshit. That's the only thing we've kind of gotten, other than diversity and women empowerment in a franchise that was just way too problematic. That tells me that even the point of view characters are going to be evil. And the plot, the story, and the characters are all going to be so paper thin that I don't think that they're trying to hide anything. There's nothing to hide. It's just paper thin plot, paper thin characters, and it's all about diversity and blurring the lines between good and evil, because evil people are the ones making this. Lest we forget, the person who's behind the series is the former personal secretary, aka the enabler of Mr. Weinstein.
An acolyte of Weinstein's, you might want to say.
Exactly. And here's like the thing. This woman does not get a pass. I mean, all of those ladies that he did nasty things to, Miss Headland is the one who booked them and set them up and probably shut them up afterwards.
Unequivocally, she knew about it.
I'm going to agree with Andre. I don't think they're hiding anything about it. I just don't think people care enough, and they don't really have anything to show off at the end of the day, too.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, I guess in respect to the comment itself, the question. I mean, having nothing, would that cause controversy? Just get laughed at.
There's another side to this, because I don't think that they're trying to hide anything because they know it will cause more controversy for them. That would require sufficient self-insight that they know that, oh, we screwed up on this one. Let's just try to hide it while we move on and do better with the next thing, right? That is the mentality that you need to have in order to try to hide something. They're not trying to hide anything. They are there loud and proud out in the public. Look at all this diversity. That's the first thing this thing has going for it, and that's a primary thing. And secondary, it'll blur the lines between good and evil because the people behind it are evil.
Yeah,
that's all there's to it. There's no big.
There's nothing to show off either. They keep telling us this is not going to have any blasters. It's going to have like next to nothing as far as action in it. So what are they supposed to show off in the trailers? A bunch of people having feelings in spaceships?
Well, no, they said that the action's all body to body, like a dance.
It's called sex.
Oh yeah, there is some of that in this, isn't there? Actually, there is some of that in this.
They have an intimacy coordinator.
Intimacy coordinator.
To be
sex
fair,
for the first time in Star Wars.
To be fair, you're going to need an intimacy coordinator in Disney these days to have characters hold hands. I don't necessarily
probably need them for Miss Headland.
Yeah.
Hey, oh well, there we go. Acolyte. What an absolute shit show that's going to be. Absolute shit show.